Yeah, hey guys, hey, it's HeavyT here. Just want to do another video. Just wanted to shoot out. Got a little more done on my painting. Thought you guys might see a little bit more of it. See the four horsemen there. That's going to be Sophia, obviously, up here in the corner. You can also see the CERN logo there on her forehead. And I've got a lot more done, but I still have a whole bunch more to finish, so I'm not even close to being done yet. And I'm getting closer, but you can see there's another angel here, and there's also a Native American angel that's over here. And, you know, there's Thoth, of course, again. And, you know, I've got a lot more to do, but I also had a Montauk. That's Montauk's, basically their tower, their satellite tower on top of the mountain there. The cloning chambers underneath and splicing chambers underneath. But anyway, and there's of course Joshua. He doesn't look too happy, does he? He's not very happy when he comes back here. But I just wanted to kind of shoot out another video and see how you guys are doing, just kind of answer some of the comments you guys had. One thing that's really important for targeted individuals, if you're kind of new and you're getting attacked pretty hard, one of the things that you want to do almost immediately is I would get on Google and Google search cancel all soul contracts, and basically there's going to be like 3 or 4 of them on there. One of them, you can also print one of them out. I did one that was printable, and one of them I wrote out too as well, and I signed it and dated it, and I did blood intent on it. I recommend doing the same thing. Just sign it, date it, and then poke your finger and put some blood on it and do some blood intent. And I would do that I would do at least 3 of them. I did 3 of them, you know, just to make sure. I think one of them was in prayer. Oh no, wait, 2 of them were in prayer. One of them I wrote out, and actually I did 4 of them because the other one I printed out. So I did 4 of them, and my Gangstalking went down like 75% after I did that. So I think a lot of it has to do with the soul contracts that you guys have with secret societies, you know, different deities and entities on different, you know, in different universes. It has them all on there. You'll see it. They're pretty extensive, but they cover pretty much different universes, different dimensions, everything. So I recommend doing those. That your targeting will go down tremendously if you do that. I don't know if I've done a video to tell you guys about that yet, and sorry if I haven't. I meant to. And anyway, you guys will notice a definite improvement in your Gangstalking, and I would say after that, try to get your vibrations as high as possible, and you know, just try to keep your vibrations high. Try to forgive them. I know what you guys think about that. I don't want to forgive them either, but it takes away their demonic power, and it also clears your energy so that you have more energy. So you want to make sure you forgive them. Treat them with a happy smile as much as you can, because they don't know what to do when you have high vibrations and you treat them like that. It's really hard for them to interact with you. And if you've been gang-stalked for a while, you know what I'm talking about. So you'll start seeing them stutter. They don't know what to say. But I recommend basically canceling those contracts is probably one of the first things you want to do in order to get the Gangstalking to go down. Like I said, 75% with me. So something else that I wanted to cover was, oh yeah, the cloning disclosure. I know a couple people asked about the cloning disclosure, when it was going to be coming out, and I said March. I believe in March is when it's going to come out. I know it comes out when Pope Francis resigns, and I believe he's going to be resigning in March. So I think it gets to the point where he has to resign in March because of everything that comes out. It's going to get worse and worse. There's a lot of disclosure that's going to be coming out in the next 4 months. Now that Epstein has gone down, there's going to be a lot coming out of that. There's a lot of sealed indictments going to be coming out of that. There's a lot more people that are going to be, you know, high-profile people that are going to come out of that, and just be ready for it. And there's going to be a lot of distrust in the on the streets and the media. You can already tell it's getting really bad right now in the media. Right now, there's a lot of hatred and stuff that's being spewed both ways, and so just try to stay out of it. you know, just try to help your brothers and sisters, try to stay out of the politics, because it's not your fight. It's going to have to come out. The healing's going to have to come forward. So just try to, you know, just stay vigilant, and, you know, watch your own house, watch your own family, and you know, just try to stay out of that, because that's kind of what pulls you back into the lower vibrations. And that's all it is lower vibrations. They're getting desperate, and they need lower vibrations, so they're trying to create more chaos in order to feed off of it. And it's going to get worse before it gets better, but we're getting close to where it's going to start getting better. So once we start healing, once the disclosure of everything comes out, then we'll start healing, and everything should start getting a little bit better. It's going to take some time, though, for the healing process to happen. So there's a lot of like dark stuff that's going to come out. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of touch base with you there, and on that. And then what else was there? I don't know. There's a couple of other questions you guys had. I can't remember exactly offhand what they were, but I'll try to remember them in my next video. I didn't really have a whole lot to say on this one. I just kind of wanted to go over a couple of those main questions. And the contracts is the main thing, to get those contracts canceled, because it definitely helps your gang stalking go down. You know, we're at a kind of a pivotal point right now. It's kind of like in the middle of everything that's happening. I think a lot of people thought disclosure was going to come out back in 2015, 2016, but it's come out a little bit later. I think the dark elements have postponed it and done a lot of, you know, things to basically get it to postpone, to try to like stay as much as they could. You got to remember, we're dealing with, you know, a parasitical type of being that only exists in our 3D realm that we live in, because it feeds off of our negative emotions. So it's got to create as much negative emotions as possible in order to stay here, and in order for it to be hidden too as well, because it has to be able to hide itself in the frequencies, because we have a certain frequency that we see at, and it's got to be able to hide within that frequency, and it's having trouble doing that. So that's why you're going to notice a lot of the skies are going to be cloudier versus sunnier than they used to be. They're trying to lower those vibrations. They're trying, because the sun actually raises vibrations. So this is all about vibration. Remember that. So they're going to do whatever they can to keep those vibrations lower. They're going to try to, you know, hide the sun more. They're going to try to, you know, they're going to take fire engines and ambulances, and they're going to run them in your area if vibrations get too high. You'll start seeing fire engines and ambulances running for no reason a lot of times. And those are just doing it to basically lower the vibrations, because it sends out a frequency that lowers vibration. That's what ambulances and fire trucks do. So anyway, so you'll see a lot of weird stuff like that happening, and just do your best to, like I said, try to keep your vibrations high. Try to be happy as you can. Be grateful for the things you have. Pray, you know, every morning, every night, during the day if you can, and just, you know, just leave it up to Yahshua to take care of you, because he will. He'll protect you. You won't need to worry about anything. Just leave it up to his protection, and he'll do the rest. So anyway, that's all I have in this video, and let me know if you guys have anything else. I have I do need your guys' prayers. I have a court date coming up on the 31st, and it's going to be for that felony. So please, you know, just throw some prayers my way. I really appreciate it. And I'm not too worried about it, because I know Yahshua is going to come through. He's going to make whatever's going to happen is going to happen. He's going to let the chips fall where they fall, and he's going to protect me. And so I'm not too concerned about it. I know he's going to protect me. And I appreciate all your guys' help, all your support, all your prayers. And you guys have yourselves a good evening and a good day tomorrow. Thank you. This is HeavyT. I'm out. Peace.